Hello there and welcome back to another poker video. So I thought I'd take a bit of a break from Omaha, even though I've been doing really well today, or at least better than I have been recently. I'm starting to get up there, but anyway, yeah, so I thought I'd take a break from Omaha and play some Texas Hold'em for a bit, so let's see how it goes. I mean, I know in Omaha I don't usually wait for the big blind. Texas Hold'em, I just noticed I picked a 6 max table. I'm so used to doing that because in Omaha the 9 max tables are almost always dead, so 6 max tends to get a lot more action there, but obviously in Texas Hold'em that's not as much of a big deal, but I'll stick with it. See where it goes. 6 max is probably a bit more suited to my slightly loose playing style anyway, so okay, one more hand and then I'm in the game. Alright, King 2, not very great. And that is probably one I'm not going to play. That's a great start, isn't it? I mean, obviously if I can check it I'll play it, but yeah, the other thing I've got to watch out for is remembering that I can use like one pocket card and 4 table cards, and by that logic so can everyone else. Okay, not much going for me here. Probably time to drop this one. The other thing I've got to get used to is that like hands that are worthless in Omaha, like low trips, are actually pretty decent in here. Okay, I've got to see another card, but I'm still not really going anywhere. The best I can hope for is 2 pair kings and 8s, so all it takes is an ace and someone's got me beaten, or an 8, so let's let someone else take this pot and hope for better on the next one. Queen 5, Because it doesn't really have any backup plans if I don't hit those cards, so nah, maybe if it hadn't been raised, but okay, well I would have had some runner straight draws, but that's about it. The other thing to remember is that like a low flush is pretty worthless in Omaha, but in Texas Hold'em it can actually be a good hand. But that being said, without them being within straight range, I don't think I want to take a chance on that. And I mean, they can still get beaten, it's just not as likely. No, it's looking like this would have been not been a good one to play. Still a chance the flush comes through, or maybe a straight, but overall it's not looking very good. And yeah, I definitely wouldn't want to be calling those kind of bets with this hand, so no, I don't want to top up. 6 and 4, it's only a 1 gap, but they are offset. Oh, whoa, she's got a high rewards level. So she's probably the dangerous player I've got to watch out for. I'm going to play a bit of raise, so not a nice flop at all. No. Eight king. Okay, this sort of has potential. Nah, not if someone's raising before me. Especially someone with low BPIP and no previous raises. I just realised I haven't set the timer on. There we go. Maybe stop it at about 25 minutes to account for that. So what would I have had here? I'd have had a pair of kings with an 8 kicker. I mean, sometimes that actually holds up. Okay, I would have had 2 pair 8s, kings and 10s. So the 10s are on the board, so... And someone had traps, so no, that was a good one to not play. King 5. Nah. Too much distance between the cards, and 5 isn't very good. An ace 5 I'd probably play, but king 5, because I mean ace 5's also got that low straight it can hit, plus an ace is always good to have. Yep, indeed, this is looking like one that I did want to fold. What would I have had? I'd have been queen away from a straight. 3-6. What a great set of cards. Not. I think that's another thing to keep in mind is a difference. Like in Omaha, like I could have got 3-6, but I might have had a king queen with it. With only getting 2 cards, though, it's a lot less often you've actually got anything worth throwing in. So. No. Is no, death's not 2. There'll be another hand. Six queen. Okay, that's a bit better. And I might get a cheap call in. No, I'm not going to get a cheap call in. I'm going to be in a bad position, so I should probably fold it. Next hand I get a good position, so hopefully I get some good cards to go with it. Jack 3 suited. Not terrible, not great. G9 isn't very good. Still, let's see where it goes. Probably going to see a raise from this guy. The Cao Jianyu. I thought so. Run a straight draw. Not good, no. You take this 16 chips. Okay, 6-7 suited connectors. They may be low, but so far we haven't seen any 3 bets here. What's the bet that we'll see one now? Well, the good news is I've paired my 6. The bad news is that there's no other good news. Do I want to chase this? I've got a... nah. 4-5. and I'm under the gun, so no. If I'd have been in a better position, I would have played that, sure, but yeah, I think this is why I don't really play much Texas Hold'em anymore, because it's just most of the time you're just getting crap cards and folding them. It's not often you get something that's actually really playable. I mean, it will happen, but probably be waiting a while for it. Okay, well, I've had two pair 5s and 2s with a draw to a very, very weak flush. And I'd still only have the 2 pair, one of which is on the board, so 5-5-2-2 queen. So unless the other, and if he's getting that much, he's at least got trips, probably a fully, so no, I don't know, maybe that's Omaha logic, maybe he's only got a flush or something. I don't even consider a flush really. Flushes are pretty rare in Texas Hold'em compared to Omaha where they happen all the time, so maybe we're going to see full house versus flush here, I don't know. Shit, I would actually have won that with my 2 pair 5s and deuces. Okay. Oh well, we've got a good... Oh no, don't fold everyone. Come on. Raise me or call, whatever. He's gonna... Oh, feck him. The one time I get good cards, well, good-ish cards anyway. Yeah, I'll play this 18. Knows might get. Okay, no, that's not a very good swap. But can I push her off? Seems not. Okay, I've got a gut shot straight draw, so if I keep betting. Yes. I probably shouldn't have bet there really, but in the end I had the desired effect. I got the pot, so Queen 2 in position. Well, the position helps. Maybe just makes it callable. Probably going to have to fold if we see a 3-bet though. So far it seems she's the only one who does those. And I'm also going to have to fold because this is a freaking useless flop for these cards. Seven 3 suited. Small raise. Oh shit. No, not gonna call that. Definitely not gonna call that. We're gonna see ace ace versus king king here or something. No, we're not gonna see anything. It may have been a complete nothing. 10-5, no, that is useless. I swear I've had more luck with 2-7 than I have with 10-5. I suppose in a way it's pretty much the same cards, just shifted up 3 ranks. Oh, and look at that, a 10 on the flop. A 10 alone isn't doing much here. And perhaps something would come of it if I had an 8, but I wouldn't probably be waiting around to find out, so... Only if I had another 10, not an 8. Ooh, queen ace, and everyone's gonna fold again. Seems whenever I get a good, like real good cards, I'm on the big blind and everyone folds. Bloody annoying. 5-9 suited. I guess I can play this. Oh, okay, flush draw. Let's keep the pressure on then. Or, you know, just push everyone else off. That works, I guess. Queen 4. It is suited, so there's hope for it. Not a lot, because it doesn't have much going for it other than its suitedness, unless I hit some pairs, but not too likely to see 3 bets, so I'd say we're safe in 3 bets now, so we should at least get to see a flop. 7, 8, 10. Would need 9 and a jack to make that useful, so 6. Yeah, that helps a lot. Yeah, so you know, for reason 9 comes up, no one has a jack, and I get a split pot. Or, you know, I could just fold. Probably the smarter thing to do here than relying on that extremely unlikely set of events. 4 king off suit, 1 off position. If I can push him off, I've got position, so yes. Even better, I might be able to just steal the blinds. Okay, no blind stealing today, but I keep the pressure on if I'm making pre-flop raises. At the same time, yeah, I was going to say I've got nothing, so I should back down if she bets back at me. King 7 under the gun, and I'll call it. And then whether I call a raise or not depends how many raises, how much it's raised to, and who's raising. Like, if we get a smallish raise from her, I'll probably call it, but yeah. It's quite common for her to raise bets there on the flop, so alright, 2 pair. Can't complain. Let's give her a taste of her own medicine. Yeah, now she's scared. 2 queen, it is suited. Okay, now come on. Oh, the one time that I don't have good cards on the big blind is the one time someone actually puts money in the pot. Wow. I can probably at least see a flop here. Okay, I will take that. Gotta put pressure on so if I don't hit a... Yeah, 19 jack queen. I am basically up shit creek without a paddle. My only hope is to bluff this one, and it's probably gonna fail. Or hope that he's got even less. Yes. Okay. Because yeah, I mean, obviously if I blew my stack, I'd have to stop playing because this isn't my normal game. It's not like I can just put in another stack and probably win it back with more. Okay, 7 jack, I'll call it. I've got mid pair. He's probably going to raise. I mean, if she doesn't raise, then it's probably a sign, since she raises a lot, it would probably be a sign she either slow playing's a monster or she's got shit all. Yeah, I mean, I know which one I'd be hoping for, but it's probably not the one that would happen, so... Queen 7, I've got position, so I may as well call it. He's not very aggressive, and he hasn't even done a C bet, even though he raised, so it's probably not hit anything. I think my guess was right. 8-2, no, I'm not playing that. Oh, he's up 17 cents, definitely an improvement from when I was down to about a 20-cent stack before. Okay, I would have had a pair of 8s here, but that's not really much on its own. I would have had 2 pair. I reckon he probably had 9-10. Either that or 2 diamonds. Oh, 10 ace. That's definitely not a bad hand. Oh, am I going to push people off? Am I going to steal the blinds from under the gun? That would be... I did. I literally just stole the blinds from the under the gun position. Although I did have something to back it up. It wasn't a stone cold bluff to steal them, so... The thing is, if I call this, I'm almost certainly going to be facing a raise on the turn, which means I really need to hit either a straight draw or 2 pair or trips. And the chances of that are not great. Nah, I'm going to fold it. That hand doesn't have enough going for it. That one's not much better, but I might get to call it for a cent. No, I won't, so I'll fold it. That one was easy enough to decide on. I think at this point, not quite at the half-hour mark, but I'll sit out on the next big blind. Hopefully hit some monsters before then. You know, maybe some pocket aces or something. Jack 7, okay, that's not completely hopeless. Let's see where it goes. Oh, okay, no, a 6, and I've got a straight. Let's just build the pot up a bit. She's probably going to retaliate with a bigger bet on her. Either that or she'll fold. I doubt she'll just call this. I don't know, I don't know her that well. I've only played her at this table. Yeah, I was right that she'd do one of them. So the question is, do I call? What's her VPIP like? Quite high, so she could have something. You could very well have 6-7. She could also be playing 2 clubs. And I think it's safer to let that one go. Ooh, 7 kings suited. I hit some more hearts and this has got potential. And in Texas you gotta raise pre-flop fairly often. In Omaha you can get away with not doing it. Okay, this guy, he tends to do that a lot when I raise. Maybe I should see where it goes at least. All I've had is a pair of sevens. I'll put a small bet, and if he does a big one, we know he's probably got like ace-ace or something. Yep. I'm not going to raise because there'll probably be a raise ahead of me. She's got to have something to do that. Should I? Yeah, let's give a good end to the video, just for fun. I know I'm going to lose, but... Oh right, running it twice. and I lost both. And she only had a pair of sixes. I could have easily won that, but I didn't. Okay, well, hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time, where I'll no doubt go back to Omaha, since I can actually play that fairly well. But till then, have a good one.